Hello. So this is an incident that happened to me on Tuesday, January 30th, about 4:15 p.m. I was at the Whale of a Wash car wash in Fargo, and my long load sign that I used for work was pretty dirty and you couldn't really read it anymore. So this is like a self-serve car wash, so I just brought it here to wash my sign. And what I did was I didn't want my truck getting all sprayed and dirty, so I pulled my truck. This is the entrance right here. Pull in, I came in here. It was really busy. There was 2, 3 cars in every stall, so there was a lot of people waiting, but I was paying money just like everybody else. So I pulled my truck through and I parked it right here. And I closed the door and went back in. I pulled my truck in, I closed the entrance door, and then I opened the exit door, pulled my truck out, closed this door. Both doors were closed on my stall. Okay? So I went in and I was washing my sign. Just a happy little camper. Just washing my sign. Not a big deal to me. Right? So I just got done rinsing it off. I had already rinsed it, brushed it, and rinsed it again. Now I was trying to hang it up to dry, just to blow the excess water off. This is obviously not scripted. I'm just watching the video and narrating. I switched it to the air dryer, pull the dryer, and here comes shadow. So here I am, it's hanging off the wall. I'm just drying it off a little bit, just getting the excess water off. I was literally like almost done. And then you'll see up here, Sneaky Pete, while I'm busy doing my thing, he cracks the door, pulls the door open, and then leaves. I'm like, what the fuck? And all I see is this chick walking by, so I thought she opened the door for some reason. And it was January. It was 30 degrees. It was a beautiful day, but the sun was going down, and it was humid and wet in here. And as soon as that door opened, it got cold. And I'm an old dude, so I wanted it kind of warm in there. So I closed the door. I didn't say nothing. I just closed the door. I thought, I didn't really see the dude. I thought they looked and saw there was no vehicle in here and figured, okay, it's time to pull in, and then they opened the door, realized that I was actually using it, and that would be the end of it. And I was almost done, still drying, but to my dismay, here comes Sneaky Pete again. He walks through. I see him, thinking he's just walking through. I'm just trying to leave. I don't want to hang out there all day. And there he goes. He opens the door again. I'm like, dude, I'm using this bay. I'm using the car wash. And I thought he was with the girl that walked by, but it turns out his truck is back here. He wasn't even next in line. I don't know if he knew her or just being a knight in shining armor. So he's like, oh, we're waiting, and well, I'm just like, I'm just explaining that I'm using it. I paid to use it, and he's just like, I don't know what he was. I don't really remember. I was pretty annoyed at this point, so I go close the door again and tried to explain. I paid for it. I'm using it. It's being used. Get the hell away from me. Get out of here. And he starts, fake punching at me. I don't know what you call that. Comes over and kicks the hose. Just completely fucking, well, kind of speaks for itself. And so I'm pretty angry. And, you got clown face, in my face. I just want to be left alone. I just want to finish. I'm literally blow drying it off. And he's in my face. And I'm yelling. He's yelling. And apparently, as I'm yelling, there's, some spittle droplets coming out of my mouth. And apparently I spit on him. I did not like hock a lug. I was just yelling for him to get the hell away from me. And apparently I spit on him right about here or something. Because that's when he tells me that I just spit on him and he's going to knock me the F out. And I'm like, well, maybe you should just get away from me, get out of here. Um, and this whole time, there's actually people in the next bay. This is the front end of my truck. We're over here. And then these guys start hearing shit over there. It's like, what's going on over here? And they're just trying to, I just thought that was funny. There was already people. So yeah, it's not going well. So I felt like he had his dukes up, and because he said he was going to knock me the fuck out because I spit on him. And I thought the best idea was to get him the fuck away from me in case he tried to knock me the fuck out. So there you go, buddy. Free ride to to your ass, I guess. Now, when I got this video from the owner, he goes, I figured after the first time you knocked him down, he would have got the hint. And I'm like, I don't remember pushing him down more than once, honestly. So right here's kind of a, I don't know, blackout, freak out. I mean, I was pretty mad. So I guess I shoved him again. And then he's Babe Ruth, smacks. That was pretty funny, actually. I don't know what I was trying to do. Just get the fuck away from me, He's just, I don't know. I don't remember much of this part, I guess. Opens the door again. Just, I don't know. He's yelling at me about something. I didn't notice he had to tie his shoe. I just want to get done and leave. And now he's going to fucking just keep antagonizing me. So, and I'm still cold, so I'm going to shut the door again. I just want to be done. Now he's going to statue me, I guess. I don't know what this. He's just trying to get me to leave. And I have to say, when you swipe a card in here, it just lets it run and there's a $10 maximum. I can't remember what the maximum is. I can wash my truck, and take way too long and pay $10. But this entire incident, you'll see, the entire time that I was in here cost me $5.75. And that is 7.6 minutes. And this video is like 3.5 minutes long, so I don't remember at what timestamp the bullshit started. So here is, like 1 minute. And this is like, so I was in there for like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, before I'm being fucking harassed to leave. And I just didn't get it. I just didn't understand. So he opens it again, goes outside. Sorry for the coughs. So I'm hanging shit up. I'm just like, the clown is just going to keep opening the door. The sign's still dripping wet, but whatever. It wasn't worth it. Fuck you, I'm closing the door again, so you got to open it. So at that point, I left. I didn't open this door. I just walked through the next bay. I got in my truck, and I was like, well, I'll go get his plate, because I don't know nothing about him. I didn't know if he was going to call the cops on me for beating him up or something. So I drove around here. I should have started my phone recording immediately. But I drove around, went back in the entrance, and I parked behind him, because the chick was here. He was parked behind her. And then I just pulled up like behind him, right here. And so, this is kind of small. Try to grab this. So I pull up, I get out, and he's not even. He was got done talking. The chick pulled in, I guess, and then he was walking back to his truck right here. So he comes walking over. I am standing here. I was going to take a picture of his license plate. And he said, yeah, go ahead, get my fucking plate. You attacked me too. And I'm like, well, dude, I don't understand why you're even in there. I was just using the car wash. And I don't remember what was really said. We were just yelling back and forth. And I pulled my phone up. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. Here we go. I don't know what he's preaching. Sorry, I'm not a professional narrated video dude. So I was pointing my finger at him. He was doing whatever. And basically I raised my phone to take a picture. And he was telling me, you need to calm the fuck down. He's in my face. Like, okay, dude, I'll calm the fuck down while you're in my face. So I raised my phone, or I pushed him away, I guess, for being in my face. And I raised my phone right here, and he fucking knocks it out of my hands. And I wanted to strangle him a little bit, so I run him off, pick up my phone, and said, oh, cool, dude, you broke my phone. No, I'm calling the cops. He obviously didn't want no part of the cops, so he gets in his truck. I didn't get a picture of his plate, but I memorized it while I was standing there. HZK 944 Minnesota plate. It's a 1999 Chevy Silverado single cab short box. Pretty nice old truck. It's got a sunroof. And I seen him trying to split. I was halfway just trying to turn around and leave. I was halfway trying to block him. Not enough to fucking get my truck hit, because I felt like he might have rammed me. So I just pulled forward and I just let him go. And I need to this back to normal size so you can see how big of a hurry he was in to get out of here. Because he fucking slid sideways to get out of there. So he was in a pretty big hurry to leave. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. I could have just blew it off and just left, but I guess I wasn't in the mood to be bullied. And I stood up for myself. And I also restrained myself from murder, which is always a good thing. So yeah, that was my day on Tuesday.